Here is your Clash at the Castle predictions. My name's Brandon Vaughn, this is the Super Kick, and today we will see Drew McIntyre face Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Universal WWE World Heavyweight, whatever you want to call it, title. But before that, the match that I think is going to open the show, Gunther defending the Intercontinental title against Sheamus. I happen to think that Gunther will win, but I think maybe we see Sheamus and his squad start beating him up, and then maybe we see the return of Fabian Aichner, who was in the group before, who was in the Imperium before, and NXT UK. Wouldn't surprise me if we see him to even the odds up, make it 3-on-3. Next match on the card that I think will be up is two WWE Hall of Famers, one current Hall of Famer, another future, Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day. And I think the legendary baby faces will pick up the win, but maybe you see Dominic tease a little bit of joining the Judgment Day. I think that they should be doing something different with Dominic, and I think that maybe turning him heel and having him face maybe Rey at WrestleMania wouldn't be the worst idea. Next match on the card is Liv Morgan versus Shayna Basler, and I think that Shayna Basler will win the match, and I think we're going to see Ronda Rousey there, and I think that Shayna Basler will win via some help from Ronda Rousey, and then maybe Shayna Basler's like, hey, I didn't really need that help, and then maybe that starts like a tiff between them. I don't know, I'm fantasy booking here. But nonetheless, I think that Shayna Basler will walk out as the SmackDown Women's Champion. A new champion. Next on the card, we got Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. I think that Seth Rollins is going to win this match. The feud's gotten pretty personal with the video on Raw where, Seth Rollins went after Matt Riddle's family. It's pretty crazy text messages involving Matt Riddle, but I'm not going to get into that. If you want to look it up, but viewer discretion is advised, as they say before Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown and AEW Dynamite and Rampage every week. Looking to get back to this, though, I think Seth Rollins is going to pick up the win against Matt Riddle. I don't know, man. I just think that he will win the match. I think Seth Rollins has been losing a bit too much, and I think that a win against Matt Riddle will put him on the right track, and it's also not the end of the feud. So I think that Rollins wins the first one, Riddle wins the second one, and then, I don't know, maybe Riddle wins the third one, or Rollins, I don't know. I mean, I guess Seth Rollins can take a few losses. He's one of the guys on the roster where he's going to be strong no matter what, so he can take a few losses, but I think he's going to win. Next to the card, what do we have? We got Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka taking on the new group of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. And I happen to think that the group of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky will win. This is a group that they're trying to push. I think it would be really disappointing if they had them lose, especially it's a non-title match. Bianca Belair isn't defending the title tonight, so I think that, yeah, the trio of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky win, and they look, kind of dominant in it a little bit. And because, again, they're the big group that's getting the push, and they're actually a group, unlike Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka. Maybe you see one of them turn heel and join the group, too. Wouldn't surprise me. And then the next match is the final match that has been announced. Maybe there's another match, who knows, but as of right now, it's around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is the main event. Well, no matter what, it'll be the main event. Featuring Tyson Fury at ringside, reportedly featuring Karrion Kross at ringside as well. Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Universal title, and I think that Drew McIntyre wins. I'm going to be really disappointed if he doesn't win. I'm a huge Drew guy, not that Reigns guy. And I think it's going to be, based on the reports, it's probably going to be a screwy finish, which I think could involve maybe Theory coming out and threatening to cash in, or it wouldn't surprise me. I kept thinking about this. I'm really hesitant to make a video because I kind of want to talk about the potential of Theory cashing in, but I did that last month, and I just don't know. I think he will probably be showing up. And I think Drew's going to win, obviously. I mean, again, it's going to be really disappointing. I mean, if they want to continue to build Reigns as, this monster heel, go for it. But that means that he's, unbeatable. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I also think Tyson Fury does get involved. Like I said, he will be at ringside, so I think Tyson Fury and Karrion Kross both get involved. Maybe Karrion Kross takes out Roman Reigns. Maybe Tyson Fury gets involved with Drew McIntyre. Maybe that leads to a match at Survivor Series. Who knows? I don't think WrestleMania. I got plans for Drew McIntyre involving Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania because he's not going to face Roman Reigns. So what else is Drew going to do? Maybe Brock shows up. Who knows? Let me know if you think that I'm right about these predictions. Let me know if you think that I'm wildly wrong. And if you could comment your predictions down below if you have some time, that would be awesome. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, share. Cheers, everyone.